Hi everybody, welcome back for us to Whiskey Mystery. I'm Phil. Whew, bit nervous about this one, to be honest. So, first things first, we are not in Scotland. Today was supposed to be our first day in the UK at least. We've pushed it off to March. And the reason we've got this Brora is because we found it in Total Wine in Folsom the day after the marathon. And I mean, I looked at it, I thought, there will be enough people to bottle share this. And so the Patreons have had first bite at it. But, well, of course, it all depends on Deepa. But I want as many people as possible to be able to try it if they want to. But it's expensive. It works out at about $105 per ounce. Here we are. So, who doesn't know about Brora? I think everyone here probably knows. Very, very quick recap. Clynelish Distillery originally opened somewhere 1819, something like that. Made whiskey for blends. You know, Johnny Walker obviously uses Clynelish. In the 60s, demand was up. In 67, the year that I was born, they decided they would build a second Clynelish across the street, and I guess to improve production. And they ran it for a year or so with both of them to make sure that it was working as it should be. And then they kind of were planning to shutter the first Clynelish, except Caol on Islay had a couple of bad years. Something had to happen. Repairs, drought, whatever it was, 72, 3, 4. And so they reopened the original Clynelish to make a replacement peated whiskey for the blend. And so that's when Brora name was applied to Clynelish A. That went on through the 70s. Apparently the most peated was about 45 ppm. Probably around the 73 mark when they were replacing Caol. After that, apparently they lightened up a bit. This bottle, we should actually introduce it. This bottle was distilled in 77. So maybe a lighter peated version. Greg's Whiskey Guide, you can fill in all the details here. And then by 1983, demand was down and Brora was no longer needed. And I guess a ton of these barrels just sat in the warehouse ever since 77 because the special releases have been getting slowly older as the years have gone by. And of course, Brora has just reopened, or at least the name, after a rebuild. So we'll be interested to see what comes out of it. I like it. It's got a little cushion. Here is the whiskey. I'm trying not to look too much at the colour, but there's not much to go on with the colour. I think this is a mix of casks of ex-Bourbon and European oak as well. So I thought, what are we going to compare it to? Something peated and something old. And Jerry Miller had sent us, not a whole bottle. This is a little fake. It's actually the 18-year-old box. Jerry had sent us a sample of the 25. And I thought, that's going to be perfect. Probably a similar peat level. Maybe 25-year-old, about the same ABV, because this is 48-ish. 48.6. ABV is a bit lighter on this one, 45.8. Then I thought, we have recently just got this Ardmore 30-year-old, and that is also 47.2, so very close. And Ardmore Highland peat, I don't know where they got the peat for Brora. I thought a 30-year-old Ardmore could be an interesting comparison. Now this one is not very well known, but it is a Highland Park. It's a single cask from Cadenhead, also 30 years old, and also about the same ABV, 47 point something. Lightly peated 30-year-old Highland Park, Highland peat, hopefully. And then you've seen the lineup probably in the other video. And I thought something more accessible would be the Compass Box Flaming Heart.
And similar to Spa.
Again, I mean, it's I kind of presume it's sort of inspired by Brora. Now, Brora, I expect to be what? A smoky Clynelish. Last night, we decided we would nose them. We haven't tasted anything. We'd nose them and we'd start to make our notes. Yes, they've been here for an hour. We've been nosing them again today. And I can tell you, last night, we got pretty worried. Because, I mean, okay, let's go over the expectations of this. What's the purpose? Ultimately, our blind tasting has been from the point of view of remove the label, forget about the price, just taste it. Now, obviously, we know we're all in high-end bottles here because the Brora is $2,500. The Flaming Heart is somewhere around $140 US, a more accessible bottle. And the other three are sort of around the $500 mark. I was surprised that as we have ranked things, it has come true that more expensive bottles have ended up in the top 10 in our blind tasting, at least up to sort of the $300, $400 mark. It does seem to make a difference. But $2,500, I think 2,000 of that is history.
But
hey, Whiskey in the Six. I'll wait for that to pop up. I think it's history, and my expectation is I don't think it's really going to, stand out in an amazing way. And in a blind tasting, under pressure, is not necessarily the best time to do it. What are your expectations of this?
that I put off all of them.
Oh, that you like all of them? Now, Flaming Heart is here on our shelf. That's still something that we liked a lot.
My worry that I will not have enough time to explore the finish.
Yeah, we might be a little under pressure time-wise. I don't expect anything to be like jumping out, wow. It's not like it's, local barley or Longrow red or something. What's going to be impressive is like the detail, if anything. So intrigue and complexity is what we're looking for, I think. A smoky Clynelish? Yeah, maybe. Okay, what will be the meaning of the results?
That oat is oat.
To prove or disprove the value proposition? The age proposition? I don't know.
But the value of the same aspect, money, but up.
Well,
but up. Out of proportion.
Is it worth paying? I think fundamentally, is it worth paying for the taste?
Maybe
a little bit. What does it mean to our whiskey journey? What if we drink a $2,500 whiskey and don't like it? Does that mean we have kind of concluded our journey?
No, we put it up.
Look, at the end of the day, as Ian MacArthur said at the Lagavulin tasting, it's only whiskey. We have put them in order of what we thought last night was more peated, less peated.
Are the empty glasses?
This is yesterday's glass. Does it smell peaty?
Very subtle.
Subtle peat. Yeah, light peat. Okay, let's go through the empty glasses.
A bit more.
Bit more.
Very subtle.
Slightly ashy. Okay.
A bit more, maybe a bit dirtier.
Oh yeah, a bit dirtier, a bit more mushroomy.
Gas. Beat.
It's what?
Gas. Cleaner.
Cleaner. Bit more ashy, a bit drier. Ooh, funkier. That's like the most funky so far, isn't it? We've given them names. Let me put the names straight up. Where to put them? Here we go. So we're on Apple Tree. I've got this one as lighter, thinner, fresher. So kind of apple tree blossom campfire wisps in the background. Subtle menthol.
Softly beaded.
Soft.
Very slight pineapple.
Slight pineapple.
Mostly apple and fruit.
Yeah, sort of fresh oak, almost like branches.
And subtle licorice.
Subtle licorice. So overall, quite light, delicate, fresh. It didn't make me think of anything that was ancient and old.
It's a bit of dirtiness.
Yeah. Right. Let's go on to coconut vinegar. Okay, yes. Definitely richer, deeper. And that coconut, it reminded me of these paleo bars that I'm eating. Heavier. And the vinegar, the coconut vinegar, we've had that vinegar note with sherry sometimes. So maybe there's a bit of sherry, coconut, maybe it's a ex-bourbon sherry cask.
It's almost a new leather.
Yeah.
And coconut.
New leather, apple and coconut. I've written old trunk case leather, sour coconut, but behind it a bit of sort of pastry, light fruit pastry as well.
And a dirty inked paper, soiled paper.
Dirty, like a newspaper ink. I must admit, that's quite nice.
But it's very distinctive compared to the first one.
Yeah. Okay. Now this is a little. This is a change. We call this one pineapple tin. Now, for me, this is like an empty pineapple tin. Like you've just poured it out at the campfire, and you've put the empty tin on a sort of the embers of the fire.
So many sudden ingredients of herbs. Reminds me of Chinese herbal broth.
Chinese herbal broth.
Soup with foxtail herbs. Chestnuts.
Foxtail herbs, chestnuts.
Chinese date.
I don't know what Chinese dates are. Now I've got similar things because I've got this to be more minerally, like a construction site. You know, the wet roads after the rain, but with a bit of nectarine mixed in there as well. But there's something a little more minerally metallic along with the other stuff.
Metallic.
Dry, okay, drier. Thin, I don't know. Oh, that's damn good. Oops, sorry.
Mushrooms in the forest.
Okay, let's see. What are we on to? Mango ash and leather. Right, so a little darker. We're going a bit more mushroomy now. I had
And cleaner as well.
Cleaner. I think I had sort of mangoes in leather, where there's more leather than mango. Mango juice on leather.
Sugar.
It's a little bit ashy.
Strawberry mint herbs.
A little bit ashy and a little bit mushroom burger.
And also a floral.
A touch floral. Okay. A touch floral. The last one, Hawaiian tires. Which made us laugh. Anyway. We laughed a lot last night. Okay. It's a bit like mango ash in that it's darker, richer, but it's going a little more medicinal, I think.
Fermented pineapple.
Fermented pineapple. I had germaline at one point. Germaline is like a balm, you know, an antiseptic balm in the UK.
The fry. Cool.
If this has a bit of mushroom burger, then Hawaiian tires is sort of funky mushroom burger.
Sugar. Tar. Wood. Tar. D-A-R.
Tar. Oh, tarred wood. Slightly medicinal chemical. Now we did score noses last night, so we don't have to do that now.
But it's about overall that are quite similar about having smoky beat
Yeah. Now,
sweets.
considering one of these bottles is $150 and another bottle is $2,500, we don't know. We don't know which one's which, and we kind of got scared last night.
But as most today's very complex.
Right. I'm going to turn on a camera here. And so when we put the bottle in, you'll be able to hopefully see what the real bottle is for Hawaiian tires. Make sure we don't see it. Let's see. I'm hoping you can read that. Wow, I am shaking. I'm scared to knock over a glass or to somehow reveal a name to myself. Okay. Think they all look lined up. I've got a little bit of tape to mark it. Right. Here we go, Deepa. Here we go. We are going to taste a Brora
Finally.
in the next 10 minutes. What time? How long have we got?
Yesterday was so difficult to stop myself from thinking.
Right. First up, I think we just have some each. Is that going to get confusing? Slancha. So this is, what's the first one?
Apple tree.
Apple tree. You have a taste, I'll talk. My expectation, this one is lighter.
Menthol. Vapor rub.
Menthol vapor rub.
Good.
Oh, quite punchy. Ooh. Now, what's coming out now? Sort of a sour mango fruit. Quite prickly. Finish is long. It's quite strong. At least for the first one. It's like a slightly chili or licorice powder on a stewed mango. That's good.
I get a back apple coming in.
Yeah. Pineapple. The char.
But the
Menthol, pineapple, charred at the edges.
It's back sharp.
Long finish. Long finish. Wow. Good.
Apple more back at 7.
Oh yeah, that's true. Right, let me pour this back in. Now, as we go, we're going to be marking down A versus B. Which one do we like better? But we're not going to tell you till the end.
This is a coconut vinegar.
Coconut vinegar. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I'm getting the coconut on the nose. Not too vinegary this time. I wonder if I'll taste sherry.
It's softer, musty, a bit tired. Oh, no, it's coming up. More herbs.
That has a really long takeoff.
Beautiful.
Oh, that's good. Those first two are great.
It's thicker than the first one.
Wow. Didn't taste that much like the nose, actually. Let me go again. It's thin.
Very sleek.
It's gentle at the start, but then it just expands. It's a spicy mango type of thing. a bit oaky. Right. We will return.
I think I might prefer the first one.
Shh, you're not supposed to tell them. First. Okay. I'm secretly quite excited about this one. Oh yeah, sorry. Bit too excited. Greedy. Because that mineral and tinned pineapple thing is something I really like.
Okay, black apple. If anything, maybe a bit more than the other. Now I'm getting a bitterness.
Yeah.
I think I get bitterness with the first two.
The nose and the taste match quite well with this. I'm getting quite a lot of that mineral construction site. So we're in a construction site, dusty concrete kind of thing. There's a little campfire with an empty tin of pineapples on it.
Beef muck. Overall, it's one savoury. It's got a tinge. We got more of a tinge than the fruit.
Right. What are we comparing? Pineapple versus... Oh, just on the road.
The finish is finish.
Yeah. Right. Mango ash and leather. Oh, it seems a little simpler on the nose now. Cheers. Mango ash. I thought the nose of this one was more obvious early on, but the flavour backed it up.
I don't know. More herbal. It's not very dramatic.
Quite simple up front and quite strong, almost chili, tiny chili powder. So the finish for me on this is a lot of the spiciness.
Oh, the oil.
So maybe European oak, who knows?
Ooh, smoky. That's very interesting.
Oh, a little bitter. Oh, we'll get that super chat later. It's like a little thin fruit at the beginning, and most of the experience is the oaky chili
And
pepper herbal. Not
it's oily.
oil. Well, like chili flakes in oil. Not so much fruit up front.
And mushrooms.
A little mushroomy. Okay. Less balanced though. Less balanced.
I like all of them, in fact.
Yes. Less balanced. Right.
Very beat.
Hawaiian tires. I'm hoping for some funkiness on the nose.
It's
on the
beef.
flavour. Now, I'm very aware that one of these is Compass Box Flaming Heart, 140%.
It is a fresh
Dollars.
black apple. No bitterness. Not too herbal. If anything, is more towards fruit than herbs.
Quite a range. Sweetness from the fruit up front, and then the smoke comes, and then it recedes, and then spiciness comes up, and then it recedes. You've got little spice details.
And almost a touch of lemon citrus is ultimate addition. It's quite fresh.
Oh yeah, that beginning now. Oh, that pineapple. A lot of pineapple on these.
But a touch of fresh citrus, but very subtle.
Pineapple with citrus, yeah, it's more like that. And then the spiciness comes in of European oak.
And it's quite dry.
Oh no.
It's very difficult.
Oh yeah, we should take advantage. I think.
I probably can be 5 for the first one because of mental freshness.
So hold on just a second. We have now tasted a $2,500 whiskey alongside a $140 whiskey, and obviously, I think we don't know which one is which. We're trying not to think about that too much, but I'm just making the point that the experiences have all been very good. And the range doesn't seem that broad. I'm sure someone's watching, crying at our inability.
There were a couple of bitterness. Something was putting me off. So I know bitterness what it is.
Yeah. Okay. Where are we going next?
But I do try 5 upon
Okay.
because of my thorn at the freshness.
Right. We're going to taste apple tree versus Hawaiian Pyres. Let's make sure we do not mix these up.
It's almost reminds me of Ardmore. Citrus, sugar.
Oh. Now, having gone through them all and coming back,
It's fresh. Maybe yeah.
I like that a lot. Long finish. There was more to it second time round. Let's just go straight for the contrast. Ooh.
The more to do more complex. Ooh, that's fantastic.
A little bit more char wood, ashiness, and then prickly spice.
Not too prickly for me.
Okay, prickly spice on the end for me. Gonna have to go back. Oh. Okay. Apple tree seems much more simple now. Coming back.
It's complex.
But it still has a very nice finish. Have one more sip on apple tree.
I don't mind.
So,
It's beautifully integrated. Wonderful. The ash smoke. It is like an ash. That is so good.
now, if you...
But it's not that complex as that, but very complicated.
Right. Let's go. Okay, I'll choose a pair this time. What do I want to know? Okay, let's pair pineapple tin versus mango ash.
Why?
Because they're quite close from my first. I want to see if we can separate them. Now, we have to also remember how it compared to the apple tree.
It's not too integrated compared with this one. At that one. It's a bit over the place. But there are herbs. And not too sweet. It is good. Oh, that's like the finish is wonderful. It's wonderful. It's very nice. So you prefer this? It is very nice. The finish.
That was damn good for me. Let's try and explain why. Because for me, it just rolled, and it had like this nice fruit, the mineral, the spiciness, the smoke, the ashiness, and it just kept going. And then over the top, there was this sort of germaline menthol, like
fine vapor on top.
Beautiful. I'm trying to show it to finish. This is a...
I'm waiting.
But,
I'm waiting. Well, have you tried it? You haven't tried this yet. I was waiting for this journey, but for me, this journey was very, very pleasant, but it was much more sort of like this.
More mental.
This is almost like...
I think you put it on more boring.
Yeah, a bit more boring. That's what I'm saying. This is a bit like the Japanese have got control of this one and have taken all of the weird edges off.
So I go for this one. Oh, shh.
So hang on. Pineapple tin versus... I guess that was a bad... This was a bad comparison because we've already done these two side by side. So I'm going to quickly go here. Oh, more journey, a little simpler fruit. Slightly funky smoke on that one.
Wow. Is the fresh metal apple? It's gonna it keeps you alive. This one is thin.
Okay, finish.
It's also fat dark. It's slightly heavier, more musty. That is a fresher alert. Oh, I bought them.
Yeah.
But it's so good.
We want to compare mango ash versus apple tree. Because I have to say, on the nose, we had sort of discounted apple tree as not that interesting.
No, it's a bit different from this.
But once I started tasting, it's like, oh, it's holding up there.
Mango ash.
Mango ash versus apple tree. I've got quite a tingle of spiciness. Of course, I haven't really drunk for a whole month.
Nothing you talk about it. It's just wonderful. Apple, herbs, wood.
I mean, still very good.
It does not make me excited. But if I use...
Let me go again.
He's drinking more than me. It's not bad.
Oh, it's still damn good. Okay, compare.
More. It's a confident start. The texture, the weight. Of course, the apple, sugar.
Oh, okay. Didn't really expect that. Did not expect that. Right. Okay, what have we got left to compare? We've got to do coconut vinegar versus... Let's do these two next. Honestly, nothing is jumping out as being the obvious expensive one and the obvious cheap one. Maybe you see it more than we do from our reaction.
It's beautifully integrated and it's also a bit of oil, but not obvious. It's not that bad apple. It's more neutral in terms of coconut, more of coconut.
It seems a little simpler on the experience path as well.
It's not very dramatic. It's very almost laid back.
Oh my God. But these are all amazing whiskeys. I almost feel like at this point we should taste something horrible. No, something normal to sort of, reset a little bit. Because I think we have gone into the weird world. Okay.
It's very, very good finish. Wow, very good finish.
Okay, coconut vinegar versus Hawaiian tires.
Superb.
Oh,
It reminds me of Ardbeg.
More like Ardbeg?
It is.
Okay, I think I'm going here.
Det finns order, at det finns bräcker, det finns brand.
So, a bit brash. Okay.
I'm going to try that again.
Yes, you go ahead. Now we have to compare these now.
No,
I'm amazed that obviously nothing's jumping out as being $140 versus $2,500. So we're now on coconut vinegar.
That's a better finish than that one, but it tastes better than this.
Okay, so you're telling them, right? Coconut vinegar versus mango ash. Okay. I'm noticing the simpler journey on mango ash more when we come back to it now.
It's almost got a bit of savoury, very savoury. But...
Okay.
Not much about apple in it. There is very bad apples to this.
Yeah.
There is more. There is more dramatic. This one is very quiet.
Yeah. That's what I said. It's a simpler journey, isn't it?
There is something going on with this one. But me.
Yes, you go ahead. Just as a reality check, this is Kleinlich 46%. Before we get to our final, how are we doing? We've got 10 minutes. We are going to try Kleinlich 14 as a reset before our final decisions. Okay. 46. Wow, that tastes young. That tastes young now.
It's about dimension.
One dimensional. Okay. We are about to have to do our totals. I'm going to give us a second. Okay. You talk while I work out what the hell you've written down.
It's very, very, very.
Oh, Deepa, you've written two. You've put two whiskies in where you have to write one. What am I supposed to do with that? I told Deepa before we started, can you handle the chart? And she's written
2 in every box.
Both.
All right. Well, we're going to have to score yours a bit different then.
TV.
Okay.
No, I've got the conclusion. It doesn't matter if you do that as $1 or as $1. They are wonderful.
Oh, so it doesn't. The price doesn't matter.
Yeah. I mean, only if we get a vote.
Okay, I've added our scores together because we actually both agreed on which one we thought was the best.
I find somehow I keep get poof into coconut vinegar. I do not know why. There's something about coconut vinegar that I like the number 5. Maybe because I beat very fresh. This one, I like this one and this one.
We don't know what they are, and
So pay off, you know. I'm talking more. Okay.
We have said fairly unanimously. I have got this. No. You are here. That's where you are. We are both on Pineapple Tin as the best one. In second place, I think I'm here.
I mean,
for both of us. This ends up as the highest.
yes.
Yeah, that's the same for you. So we both agree on those positions. Third place then. Yes, that's where we end up. Now, in terms of which one is in 5th place, I think it's probably Apple Tree.
The 5th place.
I think so.
That's very sad.
Right, one last taste and then we find out what it is.
Pineapple. Yummy. But sharpness.
Now, one of these is Flaming Heart. That amazes me.
But the flaming apple, the sharpness.
It's got to...
I think it's the flaming art.
I think this is Flaming Heart.
Oh.
Which one's Flaming Heart?
They are very similar. It's possible.
And...
I get that much.
Okay. We're going to reveal this one as last place?
Flaming art.
Or this one as last place? Last place. If it's Brora, what do you think?
The apple. Oh, I'm sorry, Shady Miller.
Talisker, 25. Now, we put it very close with Apple Tree.
Oh.
No! I thought this was going to be Highland Park.
But the metal. That makes sense.
I'm suddenly feeling incredibly stressed. Right, where are we going next? Our next position is...
Ardmore.
We are we are living up to the chaos of our blind tasting. We've got Brora against Flaming Heart.
Oh my god! Oh, give me double stuck.
Yeah. It's fantastic.
It's a Brora.
You don't want to try any more?
But about that happened.
We are out of time. We are out of time.
Brora.
Our favourite bottle is... Oh, that was so close. Brora wins it. Oh, hang on. Have I done something wrong? What's that? Glen Elgin. Where did I get that from? A Flaming Heart in second place.
That's very good.
Now, in terms of our scoring between us, the Brora got 8 points.
On 3.
The Brora got 8 points. Flaming Heart got 6. Ardmore got 4 points. And the Talisker and the Highland Park got 2 each. So is it worth it? Apparently, you get very close for $140.
But I can remember any more time at the finish. So the speaker of the finish.
I mean, it's fantastic that Brora came out top, but I am shocked that the Highland Park, which I thought was actually this one,
Because of Highland Park.
the tinned pineapple. I know Roy started. We're just going to keep chatting till we wrap it up. You can catch it on the replay. The Flaming Heart should be simpler, but we actually thought the Talisker. Now, the Talisker is a lower ABV, and we did come back to it being simpler overall.
But that smell and give it Brora. I mean, always.
Where's the scoreboard? Let's see. In terms of the nose, oh yeah, you did give it the lowest. Where's mine? Oh, mine's here. I gave the nose to the Brora and the Ardmore equally. Oh, we have a dying light. That means it's time to wrap up. The Flaming Heart, this Flaming Heart is about 40% Colila, 17% Clynelish, 29% Deanston, and then 14% made up half and half of Spice Tree Extravaganza and a Highland blend. For those who wonder, the older Brora in the market currently is 48-year-old. Wow, 48. Okay, go on.
After the money again, Flaming Heart does not have finish.
Well,
So we give Mark.
I mean, we can go back to our notes. I'm gonna watch the video to see what the hell we
Yeah,
thought.
but we talk about the finish in about 10 minutes. 10 minutes, 5 minutes.
Don't get angry. Hawaiian tires. Mango ash. What do we call Brora? Oh, I see. Brora is pineapple tin campfire. So here's the question. Do you mind putting it on the sharing list? Jimmy Jazz. Excellent. I need to find and try Flaming Heart. Well done. All right, there we go. I guess we are endorsing Flaming Heart, no end here. Would you recommend buying the Brora if you have the money? I haven't. Or just go for the Flaming Heart? Is that one Brora?
Yes.
The difference isn't very big.
Okay,
Okay, you close your eyes. Let's see. Let's see what Deepa has to say. We've already done this though. That's what the whole show is about. We want freedom. According to Whiskey Base, that bottle has an average
I think
price
it's sugar, more sugary smell.
of 3,600 euros. Well, it's open now. Ah. James, do you remember the price on the Ardmore 30? I checked the prices in the US and roughly it's about $500 here, but we got it a bit cheaper at the auction. 450, 400, somewhere in there. Deepa, please talk about HP. Okay, let's talk about the Highland Park.
It's brought up without any doubt.
So, how...
I tell you why. Because I subsidized. But I do this first. And the second half, it was very, very disappointing. It's especially mental.
Went to menthol in the second half?
The first half is very exciting, but the second half. But despite this keeps going very solid, very confident, beautiful.
Now, in terms of how much better is it, would you say it's a little bit better, twice as good? Well, okay, that's out of the camera shot. I want to compare Brora to Apple Tree. I feel a bit sad.
The anniversary, 30.
It is damn good. We did both give it the prize. That's very nice as well.
Yeah, but it's Ardmore sherry.
No, it's ex-bourbon. Does the Ardmore have sherry? Now we're just...
There's different fuck that stick it off.
I'm saying, now that I know, I can be like, it is simpler. But wow, I'm not knocking it. Those flavours are good. Right, has everyone run away yet? What's the prob with Highland Park? What's the problem with it? Now, this Highland Park, remember, it's not an official bottle. There's no sherry in this Highland Park. It's a 30-year Cadenheads from a Hogshead. And so it is just a simpler experience. But nice little details.
But we are talking about the percentage of all of them.
For me, obviously, the range between one and the other, they're all great. I feel like we have to move Highland, Flame My Heart up.
That good. Wow, Brora.
Okay. Deepa has no doubts. She is a Brora lady of leisure.
It's because so integrated, beautifully, but no, the serpent.
10 people left now. Okay.
There's no the serpent. It's just beautifully integrated.
Well, what can we say? Thanks everyone for going along with us through this madness. Quite revealing, isn't it? Quite revealing. And I'm super happy the Brora came first. Okay.